This is Gabriel Blythe. The man, the myth, the legend. I've been here for a while, but I started realizing a few things. I don't know how long I've actually been doing this. Remember when I was talking about isolation and all of its effects? Well, it just so happens that one of those is dun-dun, loss of time. Or rather, unable to keep track of time. Now granted, a lot of those examples were people who were in absolute isolation, including from any environment other than a single room or a deep, dark cave where only the elder beings reside. I don't know. It's kind of sad when the idea of being alone for so long is scarier than the unknowns of the horror of the world. And again, I guess we are living in one of those unknown horrors. Just you and me. I feel like I've been talking to you for so long I should give you a name. But I'm terrible at making up names. True fact. Anyways, I think I need to figure out how long I've actually been here for. If I can figure that out, I can figure out where I'm at on a calendar, and I can start looking at this farmer's almanac. The days are getting longer, which means I'm in the summertime. But I'm having a hard time even remembering when the event happened. Like a specific date. It's been a few weeks. I know that for sure. Maybe 2 months. So 8 weeks? Maybe a little bit more. Once I figure out when I am on the calendar, I can also look into farming. What grows when? How long do they grow for? I dated this person once. Dated is kind of a strong word. I don't really date. Anyways, they were big into horticulture. Said they were into plants and wanted to even have their own greenhouse. Cool. They even turned the outdoor part of their flat into a mini greenhouse. Covered up the opening with that plastic shield thing. Everyone kept thinking they were trying to grow marijuana. And the police would come by and look over the place. Find nothing illicit and go on their way. It got to the point, actually, where the police knew this person and would talk about growing plants and tips and what to do if this plant was in the sun too long or how to correct it from overwatering. I don't think about them that often. We ended our whatever normal people would call our relationship. Again, dating feels like such a strong word for sharing each other's company and time and space. They were very emotionally shut in. Just didn't work. I like to share. Anyways, I'm pretty sure they would know exactly what I need to grow right now. They were part of a group in Sugar House. They started a community garden. It was still being prepped when the event happened, before it all... I gotta stop allowing my emotions to take over. Just this exhausting wave of depression hits. And I can do nothing but focus on the negatives. And I'm sure that it hits you too. If I'm sitting here all sad and woe is me, then you're sad, and then you think, well, this Gabe guy seems okay, but he seems really depressed all the time. I don't want to try and meet up with him if he's all doom and gloom all the time. Which is a very valid point. Not that everyone can control their emotions. I know that some people are able to have a glass of water and be active for a bit, and done. Depression, negativity, gone. If you're one of those people, that's awesome. I just know myself, and And a lot of other people suffer from a lack of control in that area of our minds. A lot of people suffer from kind of this stuff. Or they suffer in silence because they're afraid of a negative social stigma of getting mental help. Or not, what do I know? I'm by myself. What if the reason I'm still here is because I suffer from big sad? Oh, what a divine comedy that would be. Congrats, because you live with a chemical imbalance, you get to live through the apocalypse. Here's your emotional support animal. Good luck! Knights. And the ones most severely impacted are able to just roll over and go back to sleep. Maybe they just pass out through this whole ordeal as if it's just Tuesday. When they're able to, like, finally get out of their little slump, everything will be normal by then. As if it never happened. They've just been scrolling through stale memes for the past few days, not even noticing all of this. Hey, what happened to all the animals? Like, I've seen birds. Wild ones. But I haven't seen, like, a stray cat or a dog. At all. And I know I've gone into several homes where they had animals, a food bowl for Kira, or a litter box set aside. But I haven't seen any animals that are domesticated. Did they have that earthquake sense and just, piss off? Like, they felt the event coming and just, say, I'm out! Because I can't say I blame them. I wouldn't want to deal with this either. There's a lot of types of pets, too. Turtles and hamsters, birds, of course, snakes. Whatever group sugar gliders fall under. How come I haven't seen any sign of them? All right. We've got the usual stuff. College campus. Tomorrow. Midday to sundown. I'll be listening for a response. Let your voice be heard! You aren't alone. And you don't have to be either. Did that bird really say hey? I mean, maybe it picked up the word before the event? But it wasn't just like a hey! But it was more like a calm human hey. Were they chasing the others? Were the others running away or towards? I wasn't being chased after the flock flew by me. So did the others not like the ravens? Or were they crows? What's the freaking difference? Ugh. Why me? Why God? Huh? Am I that important? I mean, my stupid reading and basic knowledge of turning things off and back on again? Ugh.